Okay, we're clearing this riverside here for a new housing estate to be built on. All these trees up here have to come down, and I've got a piece of beach here and it's needing delimbed here so I can get this tree behind down. So let's see how it gets on. Doing a bit of limbing. Now this hasn't got the head on it, so I just want to try it without the head to see how we get on. Now I'm doing this one-handed, so excuse the poor camera work. Doing good so far. Edge is alright. Very tough, this beach. Definitely a bit light for something as heavy as this. Could do with the splitter. There we go. Right, there's the edge. You can make this out in the sun. Perfect. And I was holding that single-handed around the throat grip down here. I've got this tree here. It needs to come down, and we'll get it down over into this here. So I'm going to fill that. I'll say maybe about 10 inches at the base. Let's see how we get on with this one. This is without the head splitter on it again. Now that's it done, that face cut there, and like an idiot I went and filmed it in slow motion, and so I've missed most of that, I would say, but I'm about to move on to the back cut. There's the tree here, and I'm going to fail, hopefully down into that space here, so I'll get started on the back cut. So just gripping it around the throat grip, single-handed. Brilliant. Two hands. just about to go. Might get hung up slightly. And I'm sorry I didn't get that on camera. I had to get out the road quick there. But still caught up on the tip here. Right, that's that tree down. Knackered. Right, the blade's all in one piece. Nice clean open face cut and hinge back cut. There's a tree there, still caught on that birch tree to the front. I think it is. I can't tell with the sun here, just about shining my eyes. But that's really some going for a hatchet to take down a tree as big as that. Single-handed use. Yeah, impressed with that. Good stuff. Right, on to the next task. Right, look how clean the face cut is. Right, I'll go around the back now. What I'm going to do now is make a wading pole. I've got myself a stick here that looks kind of suitable for the job. So let's see how we go on with this axe. Lots of wee knots here that's just getting stuck on, but look at this for stripping off. That's really good. Real pleased at that. I mean, look. So that edge that he's done up the top really does work. And I can feel it bumping over the knots, but hey ho, I'll get by that. It's very efficient at doing this. Just change that around. Very quick. So another advantage to this sharp 90-degree edge at the top on the axe. And all these wee bumpy bits I can take off with my knife. Yeah, so I'll get these bits with the knots and take that off. So let's see about sharpening off the bottom then. So I'll just make a spike, so just grab it in the belly here, couple, and then down, couple, down. Nice control. There, and grip it up further, and you can chip away to get the shape that you want. Really, really good for that, for this carving. I really do like that. I've never had that before on an axe, so I'm enjoying using that. Then I'll get some more take off that knot there. So for shaping, it's really good. Now, I've been felling trees with this morning, haven't sharpened it, and it's still holding a great edge. Very precise cuts with that heel. Yeah, that's actually a joy to use. Right, so just going to the top then, I just want to round off the edges at the top, get rid of all this bark here, these last wee bits. So I've got them off now, just holding it at an angle, using the heel again, just chip chip away, and this will round off the top of the axe for me to make it a bit more comfortable and holding. Still trying to get my eye in here at this. I'm not used to the tool yet, and I've never been into carving with an axe. But there you go. So it's rounded the top off here, and obviously I can straighten it off. Yeah. Then the other thing, just getting it in here and dragging for it in the stomach and stripping off and refining and thinning out the shape out where you need it to be done. Look at this. Hand just fits there, on reinforced on top. Get a twist round, hand in again. That is brilliant for that. So maybe you have an axe handle, or you've had to make one in the woods. So your hatchet then, or this hatchet, is going to allow you to be able to thin out the handle and shape it with the greatest ease. And look at that. Right, so there you go, done that in a couple of minutes, and obviously I've got to touch up these bits here. It's got a lot of great capabilities with the type of edge and the shape of this edge and the various grips that it's got. Yeah, really like it for that. Right then, so I'm just going to give you a conclusion on the Bushcrafter axe here by Origin. I'll just take the mask off and I'll go over some of my findings that I've come across. I've hammered it over the last week and I'm really pleased at how it's performed. Some of the changes I would like to see, if I start from the bottom then, in this area here, I'd like to see this kind of more rounded off, because I felt when I was doing a lot of chopping without gloves on, it was irritating my hand a bit. And I've got soft hands, and that's why I wear gloves all the time. So for people like myself, I'd like to see this rounded off a bit here, and just at the bottom of the knob, just in this area here. The other thing was, when I was chopping, I heard a sound. What the actual noise was here was actually one of the bolts had come loose. And I was aware of it, and I never thought, but that's actually what the noise was. It was this working its way loose, and after taking these trees down today, I've actually lost it. Now in the production models, these will get thread locked with blue thread locking. So as part of your maintenance, every now and again you'll need to check that these 4mm Allen bolts have been tightened up. That's what I would suggest. The handle itself has been very comfortable in all the grips. I've been well impressed with this wooden slab. And the other change I'd like to see for myself, just because I do a lot of splitting with my wood processing for my fire stuff, was here, this peak on the spine as it comes up here to the butt. I'd like to see this actually flattened off right across, and I just felt it would allow the toe to actually dig in deeper and make it easier for splitting, because sometimes the piece of wood get stuck up here on the peak, and it meant that I had to kind of tip the axe a wee bit more further forward and have it at an angle like this. So where I'd prefer to have it straight down like that. And that was just one of my findings. So for the production model, my suggestions would be reduce the height of this or remove it altogether. The axe itself has performed fantastic. I've liked all the different grips that it's had, for the throat to the belly, up to the shoulder, the ulu grip, the neck grip. One of the things I've used just as much as I have with the cutting and the chopping, the edge, is this 90 degrees here. That's really worked, and I was really surprised how good it was when it came to lighting my feather sticks, and how effective it was at stripping down wood. So just say you're doing, like I have in the video, a walking stick, or maybe you're needing some straps for doing a snowshoe. This could strip the bark off it, or even to strip the bark off your bow for your bow drill set. It was really good. Yeah, I would recommend this with the changes done to it. Fantastic blade. Really surprised how good the heel was when it came to carving tasks, and this is the first axe I've had with this kind of sloping or fan shaped bit, and it really does work. So I'm going to give this a thumbs up on all the work I've done with it. So yeah, I would recommend it. So well done, Kev, that's an excellent job. If you just change these suggestions I've gave, I think you'll be well on the road to my perfect axe. Right, thanks, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Please like, share and subscribe. Put any comments and what you think, any suggestions you've got. I'll be happy to hear it, and so would Kev for Origin Knives. Catch you all soon.